Oh shit, we recording.
Oh shit. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another exciting episode of the smoking section. I am your host, Jamar, joined by the proprietor to my top left, John,
What's up, y'all?
and joined by the hater to my top right, Wes.
Heat, motherfucking
Hey,
heat.
And you know what's gonna be some hate on the show today. You already know that.
you know it.
And today, ladies and gentlemen, we're back with another movie review. And this time we chose 2008's Soul Man, starring Samuel L. Jackson and Bernie Mac. How
The
you feel
late,
about that? Dude?
the late great Bernie Mac, yo. This was actually my first time watching this movie, which is crazy. I know, but
Really?
yeah, it is my first time watching a movie. That shit was
Yeah.
funny, like for real. Like I thoroughly enjoyed the movie, kept me engaged, laughing. Like when you put Bernie Mac and Samuel together, like come on, you feel me? Like what?
Right.
How they gonna knock that shit out the park, man? And I'm not sure, but I think this was Bernie last film, right?
Yeah. Right. I said
Yeah.
like right, literally like right after this, he died.
Yeah, like I was rocking with it, yo, for real. I really liked it. It was funny.
Yeah. That's all right, man. Like you say, got two of the goats, man. Late great Bernie Mac, you know. He did die shortly after this movie was released, and you know that death affected people so much that we almost forget that Isaac Hayes died the next day.
Yeah,
Mm,
yeah, yeah.
And
So
Isaac
that was
Hayes had a little cameo in this movie too, you
yeah,
know.
yo.
But yeah, he passed the very next day, and we was like, "Oh, damn, Isaac," but we was still mourning Bernie. We just,
Yeah. You know, that's kind of what happened.
um,
That remind me of who was it? Was it China? China passed away, but then Prince passed away. Like, so she was really like her death was kind of like the same, like you was talking about. I was kind of like forgotten about for a little while, you know.
Yeah.
or like Malcolm Jamal Warner and then Hulk Hogan.
Right? Well, I mean, shit. I felt Eddie's. I felt Malcolm. Eddie. I felt Malcolm's way more than Hulk. What was
Yeah,
you know?
you know. But yeah, man, you
Good
know,
one.
let's dive into this movie, man. You want to break down the scenes for us?
Yeah, you already know how we do. So, movie open up, with pretty much, I guess, the narrator and stuff like that, showing, telling us about Marcus, Lewis, and Floyd. Right, Marcus is actually played by John Legend. you know, and that was actually, kind of cool or whatever. And I believe Lewis was played by Samuel L. Jackson, while Floyd is played by Bernie Mac. So
Yeah,
they pretty much show them, as kids singing together, then they growing up, little montage of them kicking off to success. But Marcus, was pretty much lead singer. I guess he was the David Ruffin, you feel me?
Yeah.
you
yeah,
know. So he ended up breaking off as most lead singers do, right? We can
Right.
name so many and becoming successful. And they said that Floyd and Lewis stayed together for a little while. They had one hit called Walking in the Park, right? But after that, sales wasn't, they wasn't making any sales and all of that. They ended up breaking up. They showed dude Samuel L. What try to rock, trying to making some shit. He talking about the gun fake and shit with that. That was a nice little funny scene. And then they they showed Bernie. I said Bernie, but Floyd opened up a car dealership.
It was the car wash.
Car wash, I'm sorry. He doing a little commercial and everything. He's pretty much pretty successful in his endeavors, but Lewis wasn't. So that was pretty much the first scene, just pretty much setting the ground for everything that's going on. Then they got
Yeah.
that Marcus died, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So what what was your thoughts on that opening? You feel me? Like Wes, I guess we can start with you and then we'll circle down to Jamal.
Okay. Um, that that whole, I like the way they did that. They gave us a good introduction to the group, and yes, even though the character John Legend, the character they played had died, and this really kind of gave us gave us the gas, the ammunition. Like, okay, all right now, let's get this again. Let's get in motion a little bit of how we'll get these two back together.
Mm-hmm. What you
Yeah.
got?
And I'm watching it, Joe. And this was my second time seeing it. My first time seeing it is when it first came out. I was like, what, 21, 22 or some shit like that.
Yeah.
But watching this shit back, and I was like, man, I hate when movies do them fake cornrows and them fake braids and stuff, man. The whole time the movie going on, I'm looking at the braids like, you know what I'm saying? That's what I was focused on. And watching it back, the banter between, Samuel and Bernie, it's like them guys knew each other their whole lives. Like, they got so much chemistry. I wish they would have done more movies together. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
It's really like chilling with your two uncles.
Yeah, at the barbecue.
Yeah. So Marcus died. They want to do a nice little tribute show to him. New York, Harlem, 25th Street, Apollo. Um, to me, like watching it, it was like when Bernie Mac saw it because he obviously wasn't happy in retirement, right? They had his cousin who was played by Mike Epps, not his cousin, his nephew, played by Mike Epps, pretty much take
Yeah.
over his business, his car wash business, move him out to a nice little what they call retirement community.
Yeah.
All my Soprano fans that probably got that. But it's apparent that Lloyd is not happy with this. You feel me? He can't sleep. He got to go to the doctor. He got insomnia. He looking for something, some type of fulfillment. He ain't done yet.
Yeah.
That's what I get from him. So
Yeah.
when he see that Marcus died, and they throwing up the tribute show and everything, bam, yo, you feel me? This is his chance. This is his chance to get back something, whatever he looking for, I suppose. He go holler at Lewis, who pretty much, went to jail, got out, shit just went left for him. Like where I guess where Floyd went up here, Lewis probably just went down here. You feel me? So he go to holler at him. Lewis pop off on him off rip. You feel me? Like off rip. We'll find out what that's about later on and shit, and the real reason why they split up later on in the movie. But he pretty much pitched him, yo, they want to do the show, they want us, 40,000, you feel me? We want to split that two ways.
Yeah.
Yeah, Louis like, nah, I'm gonna need, you feel me? I'm gonna need a little bit more than that. So pretty much you got a nice little scene, Bernie Mac going back and forth talking his shit like the only the Mac man can do. You feel me? But
Right, yeah.
he ultimately caved, and they decided to go on a road trip. So, like, I guess what I want to ask y'all is like, y'all think it was like, what y'all get from, him going through the doldrums of retirement and then willing to risk it all from you like, yeah, this your partner, you feel me, your bandmate, but y'all ain't talking how long, like you just really just gonna show up to the nigga doorstep like, yo, shit. You know,
Uh,
like you that, you feel me, like you yearning, you need this that much, you feel me? What's your thoughts
Yeah,
on it?
that's desperate.
Like shit.
I'll say, after after 30 year after 30 year dread of not talking to your friends, Joe, on the real, like man, Joe, I think I saw it as Floyd kind of saw like, oh man, okay, all right, maybe he saw an opportunity of trying to rekindle an old
Yeah,
friendship.
that I wouldn't even say friendship. I would say it started out. Obviously, you feel me. We know how the movie
Right?
goes
Yeah,
goes on, but I would say that shit started out like, yo, I'm trying to get this flame back. I'm trying to get some
yeah,
notoriety, do something, but I can't do this without you.
yeah, yeah. Basically,
Yeah,
yeah,
you feel me?
And then the bread, like Sam say, the money talk. It was
Mm-hmm.
40,000. It was supposed to be 20,000 a piece, but he finessed them. What it was 60-40.
60-40, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
60-40, yeah.
Yeah,
I'll say, I'll say, I'll say, if Floyd knew that it was a lie. He is like, no, I'm saying, Joe, just trying to get him like, okay, all right, bet, all right, come on, all right, you gonna do this for the money, you know what I'm saying? Cause I'm trying to get you out the mud. So you gonna need this money. You gonna need this. You gonna need this play money that I'm telling you they're gonna get to get you out this mud hole that you in.
So,
yeah.
you got anything else you want to add? Mark?
No, that's it.
So pretty much, Floyd, he agrees, 60-40 split. He tell him, look, I don't fly. So now they gotta go cross country. So I'm like, all right, boom, this little cross country, get the band back together type movie, which I fucks with. I always love cross country movies, you feel me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
They stop, you feel me? And then they got them up there on the sun. So bro, like, hey, what's going on? Yo, pretty much, he like, yo, you want to get down to the Apollo and shit, and we rusty, pretty much, you like, just practice or whatever the case may be is. So they get up on there on stage and everything, and I think, it started out all right, but shit just went, you know,
yeah, right, yeah,
easy, but then we got a glimpse of what the fuck was really going on between them. You feel me? Because was that the
Yeah.
scene where he was like, "Yo, you pretty much smashed my shorty." You feel
yeah,
me?
yeah. I'm saying, yeah, yeah, yeah,
You feel me? Which that shit is crazy too. So now we found out the real reason why they broke up and why they ain't hollered at each other in so long and shit like that. It was over a shorty. You feel me? What was the name? Odetta, some
yeah.
shit like
Odetta, yeah,
that. Um, we're just gonna play a part later on. But
yeah, right, yeah. Odetta gonna play a part later on, yeah.
so what y'all think about that? Like, you almost smashed up. You feel me? you know?
Right,
Yeah.
right. That's the cardinal rule right there. That's the one of the cardinal rules right there. You
Yeah,
don't smash
man.
your homie. You don't smash your homie girl.
Yeah.
Like,
You don't smash your homie girl. You don't smash your homie ex. You don't smash your homie baby moms. None of that goofy shit, man. That shit's goofy.
for real, like that shit would have broke up the band too. You feel me? Fuck yeah, nigga. Fuck the smoke section. You feel me? You know? So yeah,
That 20 bands though.
at 20 bands. Oh,
I mean, with that inflation, that shit probably like 100 bands today.
right.
You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, all right, man, goddamn.
Yes.
Hey, know what, Joe? Know what, Joe? Hey,
Fuck it.
I did just went up a little bit, Joe. No. I did just went up some more.
Right? You need another
I'd
zero,
be like,
boy.
all right, man. We'll do one more tour. Fuck it. For 100 bands, all right, man.
But yeah, so we find out that's pretty much the main problem between them two. We're gonna fast forward a bit, right? They end up at another spot. This one, really, I ain't gonna lie, I like this scene because man, them country white people was getting down, yo.
Boy, yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna front, that scene was fire, yo. And then you have Floyd go out, well, nah, Lewis go out there with them and shit and get right. The boogie song, right?
Yeah.
You boogie down or something like that.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, that scene was
Yeah.
fire. That scene was fire. What y'all thought about that performance?
I'm saying what I noticed. What I noticed was that from their last performance to this performance, they got they got in sync with each other. I'm saying,
Yeah.
and as you notice, their voices did kind of get just a little bit better with the
Mm-hmm.
singing. Yeah.
Yeah. And nigga said, pull my string and
Yeah.
wink at you. You
Yo,
puppet.
hey, my man,
For real, yo.
Look,
That song type fire.
all the songs they did was remixed. So
Yeah.
none of those songs original. But that I'm Your Puppet Jack, that Jane came out in like 1966. It was made by James and Bobby Purify, two brothers and shit.
Hey
But
yo,
that drum was a real deal hit though.
who the first performance that they did, the hold on.
yeah.
Uh, what
Oh, what was it that? Oh no.
I know you know Jamal. You like the fucking
Yeah. That
you
drum one more, but I heard it before, but I can't tell you who it was though.
wow, this is very rare, ladies and gentlemen. This is very rare. This shit
Oh
never
man, this the
happened
first time right here.
before. Talk, that's crazy.
Marching y'all calendar. Hey
Yeah.
fans, all all my heads out there, marching on y'all calendars.
That jump, you gotta cut you some slack. That jump the 60s,
Ah,
man.
bro, no slack is
No,
needed.
no,
You
no,
know what I'm
no,
saying?
nigga, you get this work too.
You ain't never missed
I can
before. You
do
feel?
mid 70s on up, but you taking me to the 60s? That's crazy.
I thought I ain't gonna lie. I thought you would. I was confident for real that you would.
Hey,
Usually,
also looking like, all right, Joe.
nah, but
Bro, help us got this hole right here with this one right here. He been helping us got this hole with this one.
I'm saying, yo, West, be real. Usually, you name a
Yeah,
song, you
you're right, yeah. And this nigga be all
obviously
on it.
everybody real talk, for real, yo. Who produced this shit? Like for real, yo. My nigga be
He let
on
he
it.
I
Be
ain't gonna
on
cap. He left us out there with that one. He left us out there with that one.
it for real.
That's how I'm gonna type it in the comments so that people can know.
All right, so you feel me? They do that performance, the boogie down song, which I call it. I liked it, and I noticed that in like their first two or maybe even three performances, I think first
Just
two,
get to the second one.
the band, all they was white, but they was in tune, like they was. You feel me? They was
Right,
doing,
yeah.
like on some real shit, yo. So I thought that was cool as well. But they sitting there chilling, drinking and shit. Send your L bag, shorty. You feel me? They go back to the room. in this scene, I was talking to them before we went started recording. I don't even know if people caught it or maybe I was probably just thinking too deep. But there's some few Easter eggs in that scene with Bernie Mac and old girl, I forget her name. But she played Stifler's mom. I know all my millennials, you feel me? I know what I'm talking about. She played Stifler's mom's American Pie. She was the very first MILF. And y'all know what MILF means. You feel me?
Yeah.
She says a line that I believe was like a callback. You feel me? Just like I see what you did there type moment. She hesitate, right? She with Bernie and shit like that. She hesitate. And he like, whoa, what's going on? You feel me? He's like, what? She was like, I just ain't never been with, I usually don't rock with you, your type. And he think that, she's saying that because he black. She like, nah, I usually don't go for older men. When she said that, I'm like, she's the MILF. She's the one that was always, she was Stifler's mom and was always with the young boys back in American Pie. So I thought that was cool. But I don't know how many people caught that when they first watched the movie. You feel me?
So you think it's in the same? You think it's in the same universe?
Nah, I mean, shit, I ain't never think about that. I thought it was just like a little cool callback, But shit, it could be. I know how the universes go. But then again, she's like, yo, then she say look who's coming to dinner, which is an old Sidney Poitier movie. And then Bernie Mac like, will call me Mr. Tibbs, which is a character Sidney Poitier played in The Heat of the Night. So once again, I'm like, yo, are y'all doing this on purpose? You feel me? Like,
right, yeah.
I'm catching all of these references, and then Bernie Mac, I think in 2005, I believe, started in the movie a remake of Sidney Poitier's Guess Who's Coming to Dinner. It was called Guess Who, but it was in reverse. Bernie Mac was the black family, and Ashton Kutcher was the white boyfriend being introduced to them. So I'm like, are y'all doing this on purpose, or is this just like because all of this shit coincides, like nice little Easter eggs? Y'all already know I go deep in the shit, so I personally appreciated that scene. It was funny as hell, like for real. Then the next morning, Samuel L. come out with the daughter, just crazy. You feel me?
Yeah, straight grabbing peeps.
Birdie tried to stun on him. It sounds like,
Hey, but you notice though, it's when
Man,
Samuel did that, Bernie Mac got a little Jamie. He like, dog, you got the young, we got the nice young, you got the young tenderoni. I'm saying with this old milk.
saying, yo, I ain't gonna
but the milk gave what she gave him some velvet, red velvet or some shit.
Yo, yeah, he took the teeth out.
Teeth out.
Man, the gums.
You know what I mean? Young John can't do that.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
It's so different. You know what I'm saying? Nah, that old John, I recognize her. She had a role in Two Broke Girls too, the sitcom.
Yeah, she was actually in a lot of stuff. Like for real, she was in the Adam Sandler movie Click. I remember that. She was in a few stuff.
Yeah.
But
yeah, she an all-star.
Yeah, she definitely an all-star, yo, for real.
Yeah. Most definitely.
She always be known as Stifler's mom, the very first MILF.
Yeah.
But so what? We on the road again, right?
We back on the road. Yeah.
What happened? The women that they was with, the moms and the daughter, took their bread. So they needed
Right, they need some gas money.
some gas money and shit like that. So they ended up going to what was her name? Odetta?
Yeah,
Odetta?
yeah, they gonna go to the other house. Yeah.
Went to Odetta house and they didn't know it, but Odetta passed. She passed away. So my son just to the left to the court just to open the door.
And he meant to, and he meant to say no better during the reader. He meant to say no better.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, yo. That was the funniest nigga to me, yo, in the whole movie, yo. For real.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I want to say that's the movie that broke him out right there.
Oh, what?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the movie that put him on the map.
front. He had me laughing. But anyway, they found out that she passed away. Her daughter pull up. You know, they end up staying. Pretty much see that my son Lester's an asshole, right? And she dealing with Lester and shit like that. You pretty much get the notion that abusive, that type of shit, lame nigga ain't really doing much. Pretty much living deal. You know, Floyd and Lewis, they peeped that immediately. But when she go in the other room or some shit, I guess Floyd start to wonder if that's his daughter, right? So you look at her little ID, see her birthday, he start doing the math and shit. He like, yo, I think that's my daughter. Lou's like, nigga, shut the fuck up with that stupid shit. They been getting away to you, feel me?
Right, yeah.
You know, shut the fuck up. Whatever the case may be is. So yeah, they end up staying. They had to do sampling their music, that's that little scene and shit where caught just the nigga disrespect them and all of that. But then later on, they start talking when they bed and shit about to go to sleep. They start talking about it. And Samuel end up going downstairs and he see that she could sing. She down at the piano singing and shit. So obviously, she got that music in her. Cause her mom's, and we found out her pops too. So what y'all thought about that? About the whole thing. I'm showing up and you feel me, left to the court jester and everything. What y'all thought about that?
Well, when they heard when they heard when they heard him sampling his music, heard him sampling their music. There was some that's Pastor Troy, his song, Lester the Court Jester.
Word?
Yeah, PT, yeah.
I ain't know that shit for real. That shit was just funny as hell to me. He said that shit, yo. I ain't know that. You got anything on that, Jamal?
Yeah, so we really gonna gloss over the fact that these niggas was driving a 1971 Cadillac Fleetwood Eldorado.
I ain't no car dude. That shit was just the mother shit to me. That's what he called it.
Convertible at that.
Yeah, man, and a big body at that too.
With the white over there like that. I just had to throw that out there. I think some caller was just wondering what that was. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I didn't know the make and model of that. It was a nice car though.
Yeah. I was like, I like the white walls on that bad boy though. The white walls on that bad boy was nice.
1989 or older, I'm interested. You know what I'm saying? 89 or older, I'm interested in this car.
So that's another thing, man.
Yeah. I had a 1979 Pontiac Bonneville. If people want to go Google that.
At Indiana
Had a
Lincoln.
1984 Impala.
You know about the Impalas.
Yeah.
Square body jack. But yeah, we can get into cars another episode, man. But shouts out to Zigzag and Pepe.
Right, yeah.
Bro homeboy.
Yo, wasn't I don't know, was it Pepe that was in ATL or Zigzag?
I think it was.
I think Zigzag was.
Wasn't that Esquire from ATL? One of them?
Who, Zigzag?
Yeah, I don't know which one was Zigzag or Pepe, to be honest.
Yeah, Pepe was the fat one, the producer.
Alright, so yeah. Other dude, I think that was Esquire ATL. But I guess we moving along. They come to Memphis with them. And when they come out, the next morning and stuff like that, she got a little black eye, little bruise and stuff like that. So naturally, Floyd is the one to go check Lester and the court jester. Yoke him up, you feel me? Get him to apologize for hitting Shorty. Get him to apologize for breaking the record and trying to disrespect him and shit like that. Break his shit up. Samuel send him on his way. Which now I guess frees her up. And she gets get in the car with them. And then they linked up with the dude, the intern, the little short dude.
Yeah.
He the one that get them the bread. They meet him in Memphis and stuff like that. They get the little room. But what?
Oh my God! I can't do it.
My fault, y'all. But I forgot real quick. But Floyd ended up going to what was her name? Is the
He ain't gonna look to Cleo yet.
Cleo, yeah. Did he? Am I missing?
No, not yet. No, he ain't go to it yet. He went after the which is after the hotel. After the hotel, that's when that happened.
Alright. Cause don't they fight in the hotel room, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So he go to and he tried to pretty much tell her that he the pops. He like, nah, I know my pops is or whatever. Like he never seen whatever, but he sent money. You feel me? Through royalties, which goes off with Floyd mind, like, because Lewis was talking something about how he ain't getting no royalty money, whatever the case may be, is lost it in the gambling, some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He put two and two together and not only realized that Lewis was Cleo's pops, but Lou smashed his wife, the same girl that he took from Lewis, like Shorty was wild, wasn't she?
Yeah, man, yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to say that. That's what I was thinking. Like, Shorty was around on it.
Yeah, like Shorty was wild. Like,
I would say the messed up part was the part that got me was though she's still married. She married.
oh,
to Floyd.
She's still married to him.
Yeah, I'm saying when she was pregnant with a girl.
Yeah, she was married with.
Yeah.
Yep. Like, so they have it out, whatever the case may be. Samuel knew the whole time, but he was embarrassed. He didn't think he was worth it, whatever the case may be. She ended up finding out. Boom. Now the whole secret is out. I pretty much gave my thoughts on that just now. Like, Shorty was wilding. You feel me? We already talked about, the bro code, what you shouldn't be doing or whatever. But like, Arms was wilding. Like, what the fuck you ping ponging from two best friends?
Yeah, and Marcus probably got on too.
Marcus definitely got on.
Cause he the
I don't
lead
think
singer.
so. I
You know
don't
what I'm
think so.
saying?
I don't think so. Cause I don't think Marcus knew nothing about her.
Yeah, she was one of the backup singers. Like, she was one of
Right.
the.
When they was together. When the two was together.
I don't know. I feel like Marcus and a whole lot of other people got some of him.
You know they gonna always go for the lead singer. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
You gotta get through the backups first. So you know, Cleo probably Marcus' daughter because Cleo is a light brown skin. You know what I'm saying? You know, Florida and Lewis, they dark skin. You
Yeah.
feel me?
Right.
Think about it.
For real though.
I just
So,
said.
Yeah, that's something to think about. Yeah.
so the secret is out, right? They get arrested for fucking up the well, they called the cops, but when they go downstairs, my boy Lester, the court jester, he showed back up with the hammer all fucked up and shit. You know,
Yeah.
show back up what revenge and shit. Kidnapped the little manager intern dude. About to get out and rock him. But you know, dude held it down, white boy held it down, blew the horn, gave him the attention. Anyway, they end up running this goofy nigga over. You feel me? And they end up getting locked up.
Man. That whole part, I'll say, in kind of a way, I kind of feel bad for Has a little bit. I'll say because for Floyd, I'm sorry. For Floyd a little bit, I'll say because from him meeting no girl to them going to Memphis and him finding and which Washington kind of told him earlier when they met her, he like, hey, don't say nothing. I know what's going on. He kind of
Shit.
he kind of like gave him a little bit. He kind of I don't say he kind of ooped it to him a little bit, but he kind of like hit it to him a little bit like, hey, don't say nothing because you just don't know nothing really.
He knew the whole time that was his
Right?
daughter though.
Yeah. He knew it was he knew that he knew that was his daughter, but he didn't
Yeah.
want to kind of like oh man, yeah, like hey. He didn't want to tell him like that in the hotel room, like, hey, bro. He probably wanted to wait like later on that Atlanta or something to like really explain it to him, like, hey, that's really my
Yeah.
shorty.
That makes sense. That's why he was acting like that when Floyd was trying to go through Shorty Wiley in the beginning.
Yeah.
He
Why you
ain't
fucking
want to go.
do, man? You know what I'm saying?
He didn't want to go there in the first place. Remember, as soon
Right.
as
He
he
right. He didn't want to go. Yeah, right. Because he kind of knew that. He kind of knew when he fell asleep in the backseat, like, and then when he woke up and finally realized, like, oh shit, I know where we at now.
The whole time though, while that's going on, Cleo, she looked like Marcus.
For
You know
real,
what I'm
this
saying?
indeed.
Both
That's
of
what I'm
them,
saying.
both of them niggas wrong. Because if that was the case, they would have found the dark skinned chick to play Cleo.
That's true.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Then her mom was light skinned too. They showed the picture of her.
Oh, okay. All right.
I don't know though. I think Marcus hit.
It's
That.
fan theory.
Hey yo,
It's fan theory.
he not be, but one thing is for sure, he smashed.
I'll say, man,
Oh,
some telling
yeah.
me that he didn't smash, though. Some telling me what's in this smash.
He smashed,
Yeah.
B.
I,
Of course.
I don't think so, bro. I don't think so. I think it's just between them two. Between
That could be too. That could be too. But they ended up in jail, right?
right.
Pretty much, going at each other, blah blah blah. Bernie Mac ended up getting out. I mean, my fault. Floyd ended up getting out. Lewis got to stay because this motherfucker knew he was violating parole from the gate.
Yeah, right.
Right?
Got a trap and everything, Joe.
Good
Come
or
on.
whatever, like motherfucker violated parole, driving without a license, all kinds of shit. Like, damn, like, but that pretty much shows, like, shit, fuck it. I'm just gonna do this shit because he obviously knew from the jump that he was gonna be in violation of his parole. And he still went. You feel me? Maybe it was for the bread. I mean, obviously it was for the bread.
Yeah.
I'll say I just thought about it. I'll say Lester Joe, don't you think he kind of like I don't want to kind of no throw shade or nothing else, but I'm kind of throwing shade a little bit. He kind of broke the street rules a little bit, Joe, kind of snitching. I understand he got hit and everything, and nigga broke his arm. He kind of snitched a little bit.
Nah, I don't know if it was snitching. I think everybody got arrested for just like the disturbance because they was like, yo, the witnesses check out that y'all ain't start the shit, I don't like. I think they kind of like pulled up on the scene and like just arrested every fucking body. You feel me? Every black motherfucker there, just arrested. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's what I think it was. But that's where the shit turned out kind of like crazy for
Yeah,
me.
kind of went left a little bit.
Like,
Yeah,
fucking Floyd holding a fucking cop at gunpoint and shit. You breaking him out and shit. Like what the fuck?
Red.
He said, don't start shaking. He said, you shaking. Stop shaking. Because when you shaking, I'm shaking. And then kapow. For real.
hey, which what? I thought about it, Joe. Watching the movie, they made Bernie Mac not be able to handle a gun, even though true, yeah, okay. Bernie Mac from Chicago, and y'all not let this man be able to hold a gun, right?
He
And
played a character. That's
I
it.
understand that. I understand you playing the character.
Ladies and gentlemen, the hater.
hey.
But I actually thought that shit was funny because remember
Yeah.
when they was on the road and he like fucking with the gun and shit, and then the shit go off like. But when he break him out of prison and shit, like break him out of jail, I'm like, come on, man, that shit. I don't know. You feel me? That's just like, come on, that shit is campy to me.
Yeah.
But break him out of prison. Oh, my fault. Go ahead.
Now I was about to say, as you will see later, it was caught on surveillance. We'll get to it though.
There's repercussions for it. So yeah, I respect that. You're right. So they are on the road again. They link back up with the white boy because they end up stealing Lester's car because they wanted to ditch the mother shit. They had the white boy in the back of the trunk, the manager that was sent to go and get them. He on the phone. You feel me? They like you said, they got the shit on camera. They want it. Big exec dude in the firing the intern kid.
Yeah.
And canceling the show, not letting them on. Floyd pretty much have like a fucking breakdown. You see how much that shit meant to him. On
Right.
some real
Yeah.
motherfucker. Let the hammer go, started crying, then laughing, then crying again and shit. Like, you feel me? See how much that shit meant to him. I guess trying to recapture that youth, like we were saying earlier, or that glory. Samuel pretty much saying, fuck it. Let's do the shit anyway. We already fucked pretty much. Let's do this shit anyway. Oh,
Yeah, fuck it. You don't need no
right.
Which
Oh,
I'll say with that whole part right there, you notice how he was like, know what, I know what, hey, let's renegotiate, our deal we had said early on in the movie. Instead of going 60-40, hey, let's go and split it down the middle, 50-50.
but yeah.
And then Jody, he like, no. You said it already yourself. Ain't no money. This a funeral. No one get paid for no funeral.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you know they make it to the show, they let them get on and shit like that. But police is still after them. Like Wes was saying, they end up you know, Cleo ended up coming through. You feel me? And they get their chance to talk and make amends. Her and Lewis get their chance to talk and make amends. They're about to go on the show. Police looking for them. They're hiding in the coffin, like Wes just stated. And boom, they come out. One more show, and they killed it pretty much.
I'll say,
You said one more song for good one.
right.
Good one, right? Walking the
I'll
Park.
say, I'll say, what got me was though. I'll say, how Bernie Mac kind of he kind of softened their man heart a little bit, cause you notice when what your what Hazel like talking to her daughter, he had like well, what you call it, like a chest pain or something, and he
Oh
fell out.
yeah. That's when
And
he
and
was
he,
out some shit.
right, yeah. And so he's like, hey, we had Floyd kind of like saying like, hey, we really don't know how long he got, because he saw a pill bottle in the car, and he's like, oh man, Joe, you finna die, so we'll know how long you got. He thinking this to himself. He like, oh man, Joe, you finna check out, and then and as you know the pseudo, he had the flashback from the first time they performed together
Yeah, when he
when
was
he like, oh, and he fell out on stage then.
Yep. That's matter of fact. That's the reason why they let him on, right? Right.
Yeah, that's right at the moon. Yeah,
When he found out that he, in fact, was not dying.
right. Yeah, yeah, right.
But yeah, they performed a good one. Walk in the park.
Walking apart.
I ain't gonna lie, they killed that shit.
Yeah, they
Part
did. Yeah.
that shit was on point. I liked it. That pretty much wrap up the movie, right? I mean, you know, they end up going to jail or whatever. I suppose getting out for good time.
Yeah, and they end up going. Well, I think they spent like I think I don't know how long they spent in jail, because I think they put in the I think they put it in that part when they both was like this,
Yeah,
both had the hand out like that. They did show up. They did show up there, and then
yeah,
I think they signed a deal with that white boy.
yeah. Yeah. But overall, like I said, it was my first time watching it. I got the getting the band back together type movie vibe, the road trip type movie vibe. The like I said, you know, like pretty much chilling, going back and forth with your uncles, or chilling and watching your uncles go back and forth. Whether you at the cookout, you feel me, the front porch, basement, whatever, just sitting there watching them two motherfuckers go at it all day. You know.
Yeah,
Um, So I enjoyed it. It was funny as hell to me. I mean, like I said, you put Bernie Mac, Samuel together, it's gonna shine regardless. You know, I give it I give it, and it wasn't like no epic movie or nothing like that. It wasn't no classic. You feel me? And nothing like that. So I think I give it 2.5 months. You feel me?
2.5. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Same here. I'm thinking the same thing. Two and a half blunts out of five, halfway. You know, you still got two goats in the movie and
Yep.
young
Yep.
Iffy and Rocket. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like you was trying to force Samuel to be funny, and that ain't him. It was too forced. It didn't feel natural. You know. And I mean, watching it as an adult, like like you say, it ain't no class. It was like it was not for what it was.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Yeah,
Mm.
I agree. I'll
It,
say
it, it,
it,
it,
it's not a
it kept
class.
me laughing.
It's not a hood classic like that. I'll say it just this movie right here was it was it was funny. It was funny throughout the whole movie. To me, it was funny throughout the whole movie. Um,
Yeah,
that's why my my rating is kind of it's gonna be just a little different from y'all. My rating for this movie, I give it 3.5 blunts. 3.5.
Okay. I respect it.
yeah, that's all right. That's
So
all
we
right.
got Stoneman.
Shouts out to Malcolm Lee, the guy that directed it, man. I love when brothers like us direct, good movies and shit. He directed The Best Man,
Oh,
Undercover Brother,
Okay.
um, Welcome Home, Roscoe Jenkins,
okay. Got some shit.
Best Man Holiday. You know what I'm saying? He did a couple movies, man.
Okay. He has some good hitters up there.
Michael B.
Okay.
Yeah, he got a lot of
Yeah,
movies for the
Michael
culture.
B.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey, yo, we got to throw
yeah.
we got to throw. I don't know when we gonna get to it. Best man, the wood. Um, got to do those. Be for real.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm saying, and it's on
He's
you
got
next. John, and it's on you next.
Yo, it's on me next, man. Maybe y'all can help us out. Help me out, right? So it's my choice to do the next movie review. This is for y'all that's watching. Like y'all can chime in if y'all want to. I'm kind of on the fence between Django Unchained or Remember the Titans. So I don't know
Oh
what you
shit!
think. So I'm kind of like, if y'all want to, you feel me? Comment in the section which one y'all think. Which one y'all would like to see, Django Unchained or Remember the Titans? I'll be honest, I'm leaning a little towards Django Unchained. But yeah, one of those movies will be the next movie review.
Help us out, followers, listeners. We got a couple weeks until that show comes out. We rotate topics. Next week we gonna hit you some brand new.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
Jamal, you gonna take us out as usual?
Yes, sir. And ladies and gentlemen, I thank you everybody for listening and watching another exciting episode of the smoking section. For John and Wes, I am Jamar. Good night and good fight, everybody.
Good night, y'all.
Good night, y'all.